What is up, everyone? Matt here. I'm here today actually for a board game review. That's right. Normally I do the magic set reviews and magic tricks, but believe it or not, my other hobbies are actually tabletop gaming. I love video games. I think I've said this before. Video games, tabletop games, the whole 9 yards. I'm a PS5 gamer. But today we're going to be reviewing the Hack and Slash board game. Okay, because I have a lot of board games too that I would love to review other than just magic sets. Now this right here, I picked this up at Books A Million. I think you can get this for like 20 bucks. Maybe the deluxe edition is probably like up there in the 30s or so. You might be able to find it cheaper at other places, but mostly it runs for about $20 to $24. It's not expensive at all. This is a Steve Jackson's game, so this is actually a really cool game. It's very simple. It's not hard. You can play with your kids, play with your parents if you want to. If you want to have a little fun, goofy time, I play with my girlfriend a lot. We actually do a lot of cool stuff, and I'll get into that. So let's go ahead and get into the review. Okay guys, let's get into unboxing this and get into the review of this, okay? So this right here is the Hack and Slash board game. Check this out. So if you're into D&D games and vice versa, or like role-playing games, this is the game for you, okay? And this is a very simple game. This is just a roll the dice, like kind of style D&D type games where the outcome of the dice picks everything. It's got a nice little card in here, solitary rules right here. So it's kind of like it's basically got like solitary rules. So what you can do in this game is basically you get these little meeples, okay? So you get the quest cards and vice versa. The setup is very easy. It basically has 21 cards. It has a first player card and 50 adventure meeples and 3-sided, 6-sided dice. Say that 3 times, okay? So basically what you're going to do is you're going to get these little guys right here like meeples. And I mean, to make this game really fun, me and my girlfriend, like what I like to do is I like to give my little adventures names and stuff like that. It doesn't say you can do that or you can't do that, but that's what I like to do to make this game really fun. So it's actually really energetic, you know what I mean? So what I do is I give my meeples like names like Steve or Bob gets sent back to the tavern to brush up on his combat skills and stuff like that. So you're gonna get like funny things, and the compartment, by the way, is very nice also as well. It holds your dice, holds your cards, everything sits in there quite nicely, so it's very organized too. So, but you're gonna get a first player card. So whoever the first player is gonna hold this card right here, and they're basically gonna be the starting player. So it's pretty idiot proof. So you can just hand this to whoever you want to. Be like, here you go, man, you're the first player. Or y'all can bet on it, whatever you want to do, however goofy you want to get with it. You know, maybe whoever ate the last turkey leg last, you know, gets to go first, or however you want to do it. Or you can follow the rules of how it says to do it. They usually come up with like a funny thing of how they go about who the first player is in here. But essentially, you're going to have like the brag at the tavern, okay? So the brag at the tavern is basically where you're going to go and pretty much gain more adventures if you start losing guys to doing adventures and going on quests and stuff like that, if you lose meeples to it. So basically what you do is so your reward is 1 meeple. This right here is your reward right here. So that's your reward at the bottom. This is what you need to roll to win, okay? So you need a 4 or higher to basically win, and this right here is how many meeples you need to do it. So you have to put at least one of your you basically have to put at least one of your dudes in here to go to the brag of the tab, basically like brag and stuff like that. So and what I like to do is, like I said, what I like to do when I go to the tavern, I like to do like a little bit of role playing to make it more fun. Instead of just putting one guy in there and just rolling a dice and be like, there you go. Me and my girlfriend, like she kind of liked this idea a lot. But basically what we do is we go in there and be like, yeah, you know, I was a great adventurer, you know, like, you know, I really slayed, you know, we'll look at cards that we've already accomplished down here and be like, yeah, I slayed that dragon, or I slayed the orc, or I bet, you know, I won him in a competition. We basically just make like little jokes and stuff like that to make it more fun. And it actually makes the game a lot more entertaining, okay? So, but you're going to get things like this right here. So basically you're going to get like adventure set cards. You're going to get like, this one right here is like arm wrestle a troll. And so it requires one meeple, 1 adventure to do it. And then you get 2 points for this right here. So this right here is your score. So sometimes it'll show a meeple and the score. So that means you gain 1 adventure back and you get the score for the card. This right here means you need a 3 or higher to win the arm wrestling troll competition. So, and then you would basically cash this card in if you completed it. So you have different things like climb the spike of heaven and stuff like that. So you need a 10 plus and you need 3 meeples to basically join this in. This is basically the minimum. This is basically the maximum I think you could do is like 3 meeples. If you have the arm wrestle the troll, you're allowed to put like the requirement is 1 meeple, but you can add in 2 other meeples if you want to, and then you get the other 2 dice. So for however many meeples you add in, you get more die basically. The max is 3 die because there's only 3 die in the game. So if you got 1 meeple and you want to go ahead and throw in maybe Steve or Jacob or whoever you name your little adventure with, you can throw him in there and basically roll 2 extra dice, and you're pretty much guaranteed with 2 dice unless you roll 2 nat 1s to basically get a 3 or higher. Okay, so drop the card over here. So there's other things in here too that are really cool. They have Restore the Eye of the Idol. There's different adventures in this game. It's actually really cool. Hold the Bridge. You have Destroy the Cursed Bidet. I think that's my favorite one right there. Destroy the Cursed Bidet. I think I won this card the last time me and my girlfriend played, and I was just sitting there like, yeah, man. When I tried to get one of my meeple guys back, I was like, yeah, man. Steve totally, he destroyed the Cursed Bidet at one time, and I was like, come on, guys, come join me. And I try to, pretty much brag and like show off and basically do a little bit of role playing and get them to come into my adventure guild again or whatever. So you have Destroy the Cursed Bidet. You have Steal the Rock's Eggs. You have Survive the Great Games. There's all kinds of different like hard cards that you have to do in here. Some are easy, some are good. This one right here is like Outriddle the Sphinx. So this one right here, if you want to do a little role play, you can like do some pretty much some riddle, like come up with some riddles or something like that. Be funny about it, just have a good time. It's a really cool, simple game. It's not hard at all. You basically win the game if one of the other players runs out of meeples, and then it becomes the first player's turn again. And they can't get, they don't have any more meeples, or all the cards are taken up, or vice versa, So basically, if you run out of meeples, you run out of adventures, the game ends. Whoever has the highest score wins. This is a very easy setup game. It doesn't take a lot of time. It's so quick, and it's actually really fun on game nights. Like, I enjoy this, highly recommend this if y'all want to check this out. Easy setup, doesn't take a lot. I mean, it's quick. I think this game is usually... you can play with 1 to 6 players, so it's 1 to 6 players. It takes 20 minutes at best, and then it's basically for ages 10 and up. But honestly, I think a 7 or 6-year-old could play this game. It's not hard at all. It says 10 and up on the box, but I mean ages 10 and up. But I mean this game is so easy. Like I said, I think a 6 or 7-year-old could comprehend this game in this day and age. So tell me what y'all guys think. Tell me if y'all like it. And this is Hack and Slash, okay? This is Hack and Slash. A good adventure game, a little mini D&D style game. Tell me what you think, and I'll see y'all later.